this my interview?
Yes, I'm Ramona.
Ramona.
So good to meet
Well,
you.
you too. I was just talking to your partner over there.
Lifelong enthusiast.
I was so bad.
Great.
A fan of it all.
Good.
It all. And I just want to ask you a couple of questions
Okay.
about it
Okay.
to fulfill a life's dream.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
She's
So who's got your? Are you doing cameras and tapes?
She's got a
Michelle
flip.
has
She's,
like-
she's
Oh,
using
okay.
the flip camera.
Okay, first of all, you look amazing.
Thank you.
And I know every woman is looking at you and going, okay, what do you do to stay looking like this all the time?
Everything and anything. I have to. Whatever it takes is what I do. But actually, I love staying dressed up. I like keeping myself up, but I have to work at it like we do everything else.
Uh-huh.
But
So
I'm so
are you
used to-
constantly on the treadmill?
Oh no, I'm not much for exercise. I hate that. I stay usually on a low carb diet through the week, and then I eat what I want to on the weekends. That's how I maintain. And of course, I did everything to get the weight down, but then once I finally got it, in a reasonable place, that's pretty much how I maintain. And then I do my makeup. If I need to have a little nip tuck here and there, I do it as I need to. So
I'm
it's
all
not
for it as well.
over, I don't overdo it. So and I love staying dressed up. And I'm doing something all the time, so I have to stay dressed up.
Absolutely. Okay, the hair.
Okay.
Lifelong hair fan. I bought my first wig when I was in college. And I modeled it after yours.
You did?
Yes, I did.
So you
It
had-
didn't look as good
It
on
was
me.
big.
And people did not know who I was
Was
trying
it
to
blonde?
be. Yes, it was.
So I can see you with that big bouffant blonde one. I bet nobody noticed you though. Okay.
No, I blended right in. Blended right in.
But I wear wigs. I love them because they're so handy.
Yeah, do you have them specially made?
Well, I do some of them, yes. I sometimes find some pretty good ones, but I always have the lace fronts put around them. And so,
Why is the world just discovering the lace front?
I don't know. Because that's what gives you that really natural look around the front. Because if you go buy a wig out of the stores, they usually have that thick. You have to pull your own hair
I'm wearing
out.
wig right now,
Yeah,
Dolly.
well,
I'm
but
ready.
you got some.
But who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
But that lace front's where it's at.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have to talk to you about the business side, because you have the music, and it's so creative, and then the empire, which is so business focused. Are there days that you have that are, I'm in a creative space today. Today is a music day, and then tomorrow will be a business day, or do you just kind of juggle it all at
It
the same
just all
time?
comes because it's all from the creative place, and I just get ideas, and I'm so work oriented. I don't even think about it. I can do 14 things at once. I may be right in the middle of cooking breakfast. I'll get a big idea about a business idea. I'll write that down. I may cook an egg and get an idea about something else. So I just think all the time, and I just kind of just let ideas flow. And then when I really need to kind of zero in on a particular thing, if I know it's like it would be a good time to do this, or it'd be a good time to put a book out, or a good time. So then I kind of scan my notes or call somebody and say, oh, let's get together and talk about this and that.
Okay.
So I just let the spirit flow.
Okay. Speaking of the spirit, you're not known as a gospel artist, but your faith has woven so well through your business and your music. How do you keep that balance? Because the music industry and the business world isn't known for being Jesus friendly.
Well, God is my strength, and that's my balance. That's how I throw a big dose of that in everything I do. I always ask God to lead me and direct me and guide me in everything I do. I want Him to be my producer, Him to be my director, and like no matter who else is doing that particular thing, I know in myself where I go for that strength and inspiration. So I think the fact that I just so openly, say I am who I am, and I know I'll look like a sinner, and I know I'll look like like I'd be like not somebody that would have such a strong faith, but I'm not a fanatic at all, and I'm not even all that religious, but I am extremely anchored in my faith in God, and and I love I talk to Jesus every day, it's like He's like my friend. I don't separate Him like He's some monster. He's part of me. I just go.
It's not just that Sunday thing.
No, every single day. I mean, that's the first thing I do when I wake up is to say, hello, God. How you doing, Jesus? What are we up to today? I always just wait for that. And so I just talk, to like that, like it's my friend.
Okay, I look at everything you've done, from the Broadway play to the movies to the music to Dollywood, and I say, what could possibly be the thing that she truly hangs her hat on? like, when someone talks about you, what do you want them to say? Do you want them to say artist first or businesswoman first? What do you want people to remember you for?
Well, I want them to remember me for everything that I did worthwhile. It doesn't matter to me if some certain thing means certain thing to a certain group of people, then they'll of course pick that. If something else means this and that, I'd rather them say, "Hey, there's a girl did everything," you know, and hopefully I did enough good stuff to where they can, anybody that needs, where it depends on which house they're in is where they hang their hat. You know, it's like I can do the music, or if I did the movies, or I just love doing it all. I would never be able to separate myself from any of it, really. Wouldn't want to, wouldn't need to. And we won't know the answer to that question until I've been dead a few years, so we'll just wait and see. I ain't going nowhere yet.
Okay, one last question for you. It's about the other thing. It's about family. It's about relationships. I know you've done so much to bring jobs to the area where you grew up. And I know there's probably a cousin or something somewhere who's going, "That's my Dolly." How do you keep family involved? Or do you find that there are some people that you have to kind of say, "I'm going to put them here for now while I go do this"? How do you balance it all? Because I know there have got to be a million people pulling on you, like me, at any given time.
Well, it's true, but I love my family better than anything. But that is because there are so many of us. There are, you know, and I am needed so much in so many ways. But my love for my family is so great that I don't think, I'm always, sometimes I feel like an ornament on a Christmas tree. I just feel like, or like the ornament at the top, I feel like I can't get to enjoy Christmas because I feel like nobody really sees the little me, because I have to be put in certain places. But I love my family and I'm always there for them. Maybe I'm not always there for them the way they want me to be or even need me to be at that time. But I'm very close to my family. I ask God every day to help me with that one because my love is so great. And the need is so great in so many areas. It's so hard to know exactly what to do all the time. And that's why I have to have my faith and have God to help me. But I have a lot of love for my family, and there's a lot of love from my family to me. Of course, it's like all families. You got your problems, you got your troubles, you got some that are having more trouble than others at times. And you try to help. I just ask God to help me do what I need to do and to be where I need to be and try to just be there.
Any up and coming Partons we need to look out for?
You mean with in the business? You never
Nieces,
know. There's a lot of that. Music is a gift in our family, so we have lots of them that do sing. A lot of my brothers and sisters still sing great. Some of them work at the park. Some of them still trying to make it in the business, and I hope they do. I hope great things happen to all of them. So I'll be there to help them in whatever way I can.
I just want to thank you for all the great things you shared with us.
Well, thank you.
The way you've woven faith into your business, into your music, the inspiration you've given us as a woman, a leader. I'm floored.
Well,
I am absolutely floored.
Let me tell you something I think will be of interest to you because you're more the spiritual. And I worked with Queen Latifah.
The movie is coming out.
Yes, the Joyful Noise. It's got all this great gospel music. Do you play music on your show and stuff?
We do play music.
Yeah, because you'll love the soundtrack from this with all this great music. But I loved working with Queen Latifah. It's about.
Did you do a song with her?
Yes, I wrote 4 of the songs in the movies. We sang together. It's about music, and it's about we are in this choir in this little town where we compete around the country against these great choirs, but the money's running low and the economy's bad, so we're like enemy friends, but we work in the same choir. But the music,
I think that happens in a lot of choirs.
Is great. But yes, we do. We open the show with the duet. The movie opens with a song called "Not Enough Love," which is luckily a song I wrote. But
and when will it open?
January the 12th.
Okay.
Of next year, so soon, just a few months.
I will be first in line.
Yeah. I loved working with her, by the way. But that was a great, uplifting, spiritual movie that I think will fit right in for you to talk about on your show.
We can't wait.
Thank you.
Dolly.
Do you have a tape recorder? You just remember all
There it
this?
is, right there.
I kept thinking, what are you not recording this?
Believe me, I'm remembering it all.
Okay,
I'll be quoting you for the rest of my life.
You know what? I thought that you were one of those people that just talk to the person and then you're going to talk about it on the show.
She can do that.
Because I kept thinking, why are we not taping anything? Where's the camera?
And
Where's the tape?
And I'll be finding ways to bring this up in casual conversation, like,
Okay.
oh, what's the weather like? Did I tell you that I met Dolly? You know what I want?
But anyway, so there you are.
There she is.
Lord, you just ain't safe nowhere.
That's right. Gotcha.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Hey,
much.
listen, thank you. All right, so I'm going to
thank
go
you.
take a
Can
break.
we get a picture with the three of
Oh,
us?
thank you for your time. I
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Can we get a quick one with the three of us together?
bet.
That'd be awesome. Thank you so much.
Judy, you go ahead.
Oh, Judy doing it? I'll trust her.
Let me come back over there, Judy.
Get that camera from her.
There's a lot that woman can do, but it's not take pictures, right? You're my, here she is.
Okay, he
Dolly.
turned off the flash, so if y'all are dark, then it's not my fault.
It's not Judy's fault.
Who's taking what?
That's
I'm
right.
looking everywhere.
It feels
I
like
am too, when we're all looking at different places.
Okay.
You go ahead there.
Okay,
Good? All
now.
right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. All right. Good to see you. Good luck in your work.
Thank
And I'll
you.
see you. Can't wait for you to see the movie.
Me too.
Love it.
I'll be excited.
It's all that gospel songs, mostly black rock. Now with the white one in there with them. I felt like let's see, a snowflake in a bucket of raisins.
That's no fucking raisins. Dolly, thanks again for
And
your
listen,
sweet
thank
note.
you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.